Welcome to How-FixIT, and this video will show you how to replace motherboard on iPhone 11 Pro Max. What tools you need to disassemble the iPhone 11 Pro Max: screwdriver set, plastic mediator, suction cup for removing display, tweezers, plastic opening tool, adhesive tape for restore water protection. In the description under the video you will find links where to buy all these tools and replacement parts for iPhone 11 Pro. Turn off iPhone before disassembling. Remove two screws near lighting port with a 0.8mm pentalobe screwdriver. Take a hairdryer and heat the display surface for 1 or 2 minutes at temperature of 60 or 70 degrees Celsius. Fix the suction cup on the bottom of display and pull up the ring until there is a gap between the display and housing. Insert mediator and disconnect the display from the iPhone case on all sides. At the top of iPhone, do not push the mediator much into the case, so as not to damage the elements of the Face ID module. The case opens like a book, the display to the right side. Remove 2 screws on small panel and 6 screws on large panel. First, disconnect the battery cable and after 3 cables of the display. Replacing the motherboard in the iPhone 11 Pro Max takes about 15 minutes, and this repair doesn't require any technical experience, but there is certain condition when replacing the motherboard, so I recommend to watch the disassemble process. Remove the metal panel and disconnect all cables from the motherboard. Remove 3 screws on the motherboard with a 1.5mm standoff screwdriver. Remove SIM card tray and slide the SIM card eject piston back to the housing. Now gently remove iPhone motherboard out of the housing. What you need to know when replacing the motherboard on iPhone 11 Pro Max: if you need Face ID function on your iPhone, then with the motherboard you also need to replace Face ID module and light sensor which located on the display module, because all these parts connected. But if you do not need to unlock the iPhone using Face ID recognition, then you can replace only motherboard and leave the old module and sensors. In the description I left link where you can buy kit, a motherboard with Face ID module and light sensor, or only one motherboard. You can install a new motherboard of any amount of memory. For example, you had an iPhone 11 Pro Max with a memory capacity of 64GB, and you can replace it on new motherboard with a capacity of 256GB or 512GB. And if iCloud is locked on your iPhone 11 Pro Max, for example, you forgot your password and cannot recover it, in this case, replacing the motherboard, it gives you like a new iPhone 11 Pro Max. The iPhone assembled, and now you can check how the motherboard works before final assembly. To check the iPhone, just connect 3 display cables and battery cable, but only that order. First connect display cables. Check how iPhone works, and if all function works fine, you can begin to the final assembly of iPhone with restoration protection against water and dust. Remove the silicone adhesive tape from the iPhone back housing. Using isopropyl alcohol and cotton swab, you can wipe the back housing. This is not necessary, but it will not be superfluous. Before attaching new adhesive tape, make sure that you glued the right side on the back housing. This silicone tape restores resistance to water and dust. This doesn't provide 100% waterproof for your iPhone, but without this sticker, the display will not hold well and dust will get inside your iPhone. In the description you will find link where to buy such a sticker. Press the sticker on top so it sticks better to the case. Let's begin to connect the display. First connect 3 cables of the display, then battery cable, and only this order. Install the panels and fasten screws. Turn the display over and push it to the case. Fasten the two screws near lighting port and you can turn on iPhone. That's it. I hope this video was useful for you and I helped restore your iPhone 11 Pro Max. See you soon on How-FixIT.